Mortgage foreclosure debt relief act basically says that if you sell your homestead, your primary residence, and the bank gives you a forgiveness of debt, like say for instance you owe $200,000 and you're only able to sell the house for $100,000, you're going to get a 1099 at the end of the year from the bank. However, this law would protect you from being taxed at a higher income bracket of $100,000. I normally don't give any tax advice to my clients, but I tell them we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the year. So if you are going to sell your home, this would be the time to do it now before December 31st, because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you may be facing some serious tax penalties if you have a large debt on your house and you try to sell it in a short sale.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're on the fence, you've got to reach out and ascertain your position. We're going to do a free CMA for you. That's an offer that we have ongoing for our listeners. It's a free comparable market analysis. So if you text the word value to 813-917-1894, we're going to give you basically the same thing that you paid $500 to an appraiser for. We're going to give it to you for free. We're going to research the comps in your area, let you know what the trends are in your zip code, let you know if your neighbor sold, what they sold for, and so text the word value to 813-917-1894 and ascertain your home's value and know what your options are. You've got to know what your options are so we can take advantage of some of these laws, because again, some of these laws are in favor of you, and the one that's ending on December 31, which Nicki just talked about, it's actually it's going to be a taxable event. The difference between what you owe and what you sell for, if you're in an equity position, or if you're in a non-equity position where you're upside down, then you're going to be taxed on that debt. So reach out, so let us help you, let us connect you with one of our experts. We've got CPAs, financial advisors, bankruptcy attorneys, all the different categories are covered here, and we're your #1 consumer advocate. So 813-917-1894 or realestateradiotampa.com. And I know on some of my short sales, I've seen some really neat deals getting put together now, and the Cash for Keys programs is really working out there. That's literally what that means, listeners, is that's $20, $15, $20, $30, $40,000 in some cases of money given to you to vacate your home and leave it in a broom swept condition. Have you seen some of those?
I have. Not to that degree.
Yeah.
If I knew I'd be getting $30,000 to $50,000, I'd probably sell my own home too.
Yeah, right.
But in the short sale process, there are a lot of government programs, and they are offering cash for keys. The most successful one, and the one that I've seen the most, is the HOFA program.
Yes.
And they're doing relocation programs, and where they're offering the homeowners $3,000 to relocate and move out of the house.
Yes.
The gist of that is, and the catch is that you actually have to be living in the house. So when you're in the middle of a short sale and they have someone go out there and do a VPO, which is doing sort of an appraisal of the house, if they see the house is vacant, you may not get the HOFA relocation. So I normally tell my clients, if they're in the home and they want the relocation, stay in the home until we close the deal and get the house sold. Doing a short sale is almost like doing a loan modification. You have to produce a bunch of financial documents to the bank and prove your hardship. So sometimes people are coming to us and they want to do a strategic default, and I normally disclose to them that they may have some issues as far as getting a short sale approved if they have the money to pay their mortgage. So be very careful before you stop paying your mortgage.
Yep.
You really want to consult with an attorney before you do anything.